Alright, this is a Walmart $35 weight set. Came in that box. And this is a 10-pound weight. This 10-pound weight makes a little bit of noise. Most of them don't. But if you do, it's like this is concrete inside. And in the process of making it, I guess a little bit of the concrete loosened up. But see, the 8-pound weight doesn't have that. It comes with 2 8-pounds, 4 10-pounds, and 2 20-pound weights. And like I said, most of them don't make that kind of loose concrete noise. But $35, you just want the weight, doesn't really matter. I'm going to use this little thing to tap the bar down because it comes with a 4-pound bar. That's 100 pounds in total weight, including the weight of the 4-pound bar. Comes with these little end caps for the end of the bar, and these little clamp holders to put on the end of the bar right there. Okay, so I thought this was kind of really interesting though, because I was wondering how are they going to make this work. And you see how you've got these little bar holders, or when you push it in, you can never take it apart again because it goes into this side. This is the female, this is the male side, and you've got to force it in like this, and then you tap it into the concrete. Okay, and they give you a little plastic piece. It was on top of that little weird part, but then I put it here so I protect it. But kind of went in weird. That's straight. So there you go. There you have it. Comes with a nice little bar. Take this little plastic piece off and put the end caps on, and you have a nice little $35 Walmart weight set. Okay. Oh, and if you want to know what else I bought this weight bench to go with it. And this is a cap strength weight bench for about it was $74 at Walmart. So for about $110, I replaced my $30 a month gym membership because I wasn't going to it. And now hopefully I can start getting back in shape. That's the hope. Okay, I just made a video unboxing, and here's another fail, okay? You see how a minute ago I showed you that this bar is supposed to have something that looked like that at the end. Well, when I pushed this into the end, now those pieces broke off because they weren't flexible enough and weren't springy enough, and I need to get a replacement bar. This is from, this is a nice design. It was actually perfect until like after I was done putting it together from my unboxing video or my assembly video or review video, whatever you want to call it. This is US weight, so I have to call them up, and hopefully they'll send me a replacement bar at least, or at least this side of the bar, which is now broken. Okay, thank you. Maybe I'll post if they rectify the situation. Thank you. Alright, I just called Escalade Sports and got my replacement bar with using a special code that was on the box. I actually got Amanda, who was very, very nice. I called her Amber by mistake, and she told me, oh, that's actually my sister's name, which is very coincidental. So she said they're going to send us a replacement bar, and you know, I called them, back in about, they responded in about 5 minutes, called me back, and everything's good now. Now the funny thing is, just to make sure you guys are aware that this bar does not actually properly fit on a mid-weight bench, on the mid-weight bench that I bought from Walmart, which is okay with me because I have another bar that I could use right now. That one doesn't really quite fit either, but with this one, actually this will fit. this will fit, except you can't put all the weights on it because this is where the collar stops, or this is the collar, and then when you put the weight on, it'll be on the inside of the bench part. You could probably only put 40 pounds on it, and you can't use the full length, so you're going to want to use a 6 foot, or a longer bar than comes with the $35 set. But I'm not going to fault that because it's 35 bucks, and I really just wanted the weight anyhow. So thank you. Okay, one more thing about this bench. It sits kind of low, and I'm 5'7", and I don't have long legs. So some people were complaining on the reviews that their feet scrape or their shoes scrape when they do the leg thing. So in order to improve that situation and lift the bench slightly, I put a 1.5 inch 2x4 on the bottom of my weight bench. See that? So it elevated it. I just put some sticky tape, double-sided stick tape, foam tape, and that works well, so I didn't have to drill into this or do some odd things. So this is my outdoor weight set, and yeah, it doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to do the job.